kind of do what MTW used to do in 2008 and continually swap that player like between the sites that you think the terrorists are going to go to.
I agree.
Especially as players who tend to be individually quite good with the AWP, but are on semi-bad teams, tend to have really bad habits when it comes to rotating with AWPs. Like, they'll very rarely go for it. They'll always be, like, just begging for an opportunity to just, like, save and get exit kills, you know?
Yep. And like someone just said, I mean, just sleeping right now, but here come the restarts, so we're gonna go live with the second half. For those of you who missed it, Fnatic won the first half 10-5 after being up 9-2 actually.
Let's keep special attention on what Fnatic does on the pistol round here, because there's like a good chance we could see Fnatic playing later on in the tournament, since the lower bracket finals actually on train.
DSN gets taken out. I think he got a good amount of damage on the two guys. EHG 17 health, Axon 28 health. So that's not actually bad trade. I mean, he did die and he had a USP armor, but he did almost 170 damage. Fnatic is gonna fake inner now. Karn smoking down lower ramp, while the rest of the team
and Show is actually
alley.
looking towards middle, so they're going to be able to get out of alley.
Karn got naded down to 23 health now. And Peta's down to 12 health as well. So a lot of low health players left alive in this round. Show gets a kill on his Zist.
Now Coach is pushing up towards the alley. Khan's still stuck in mid.
35 health combined for Fnatic, and that's pistol for k1ck. Now if you're Fnatic, you know Fox is gonna op, right? Do you buy this round? Do you get deagles and just try to take the advantage back, or do you just save and assume you're gonna win anyways because you are the better team overall?
I think if you're like significantly better like Fnatic is, you should just always play safe. Not standard in the sense that you never do anything that deviates from normal, because then you will be easy to read, but just always do the safe decision.
Agreed.
Like, there's no point in risking, you know.
That is what they are doing, and they're saving, rushing the top ramp inner. Coach, he spotted them there, but he misses a couple of shots. It actually looks like he's gonna die, and Fnatic's gonna get the bomb down as well. Luckily for k1ck, as we said, Fox was saving for an op, so he was able to pick that call back up, so they don't actually lose a gun. Although I do have to say, it was kind of a bad play by them to let Fnatic get the bomb down, because that is going to make a big difference in how much equipment they can afford this round. And it's going to be the first gun round of the half. Could potentially be worth 2 rounds to Fnatic, should they win it. And Fnatic looks to be doing exactly what we're talking about, sending 2 people out of team mid, DSN and Karn, and the rest of the team is going to be rushing alley.
Yep, standard flashes into hell. And this looks like it's going to be a successful push, because they have the initial positions well, but then they pull back and hold. Meanwhile, Axon is creeping up towards the pop dog ladder, and he's going to go quickly out.
Fox with 2 kills already this round.
But all the guys are down the bottom end of the train yard.
Axon needs to hurry up, but
he peeks way too early there.
Shot. Well, I mean, he was still behind Peta when he started shooting. He just didn't hit his first shot. And now Fnatic has picked up from Fox, and k1ck is most likely going to save.
And DSN's going to pick it up.
So that's where you see how big of a difference that bomb plant on the second round actually ended up being, because that was the difference between Fnatic buying with 3.3 to 3.5k in money for each player, which basically means AK armor and no nades at all, and just getting everything they wanted, which is what they needed for that quick alley rush that round. Fox goes down, Peta peeking team middle a little bit. He's trying to kind of scout, kick out, see where they're playing.
Do you expect Fnatic to just win this round and then pretty much put the clamps on?
I would assume so. Like, k1ck will probably be able to win a couple more rounds, but I think fnatic should be able to win fairly easily now. I think k1ck's chance in this game was pretty much just jumping out to like quick early leads and kind of surprising fnatic in that sense. fnatic is gonna have the money control now unless k1ck just starts plowing round after round after round.
Even the psychological effect. I mean, when you have had like, when as usual you haven't got tons around his terrorist, you want to think to yourself, okay, yeah, we did lose that, but we can just do the same to them, so we can jump out to the big lead. So then you already kind of, in your plan of how you're going to win, that's already step one. So you're skipping past that, like, okay, then what we're going to do after that. So when like step one doesn't really work out as you hoped, it's like you have to mentally go all the way back, and usually it's only the top teams who are good at like resetting in those scenarios, I think.
Yeah, and Fox actually just had a shot he could have easily gotten a free entry on g1ck with, but he missed that shot. And now fnatic already knows Fox at least was opping outside. Peter's kind of peeking out at T middle, trying to see where exactly k1ck is playing.
And it looks like they're going to maybe come out of the pop dog and have a guy jump over, and then DSN will step out and try and AWP Fox.
Yeah, we'll see how that works out. Fox needs to get at least one kill here.
That's always been one of the most famous, but also one of the most effective simple two-man plays in CS.
And Bomb Train's been smoked out, which means DSN's now out. Show gets one but dies. g1ck gets a kill as well.
And now these two AWPers have to play flawlessly in terms of who looks where, and they're doing pretty well so far. They've alternated well.
Oh, and that was a nice shot by Axon. That was a really big shot for this round. If he misses that shot, they probably lose this round. And now, hopefully Fox just waits long enough for k1ck to pick up that second op.
That was some really nice timing in terms of who looked where and when. They like alternated views twice and did it just flawlessly pretty much.
Yeah. And Axon really hit the round-winning shot that round. The shot on the guy who just planted. That was huge for that round. fnatic did, however, get the bomb down, so they still have plenty of money. And k1ck just needs to keep running with it now. They need to keep stringing rounds together. Can't afford to lose a round now. Or even the round.
DSN heading alley with his AWP.
Fox is holding it. We'll see what
He's
happens
going to do
there.
the boost.
And Fox just fell back, and it looks like he's not going to be playing alley anymore.
And now we've got two guys coming out of the pop dog for fnatic. But Fox is only just moving back to bomb train. Now he's seen the flashes coming out, the smokes rather. Doesn't get anything. But he's got a mana electric box, so he doesn't actually need to look to the right.
Nice time peek by Show on Peta.
Exist coming down pop.
And two of fnatic coming out of alley. I think it's g1ck and DSN right now. DSN picks up Show, who just misses. And Fox once again has to hit a couple of kills if k1ck wants to have a chance to win this round.
Axon's actually aiming at their feet at the moment. Like the kneecap.
Axon's actually like pretty sure that should not be allowed. Like, you would probably lose a couple rounds if someone pointed that to the admins.
That he's doing the like fraud peek through the wall. Yeah, that should never be allowed. I mean, to be fair, you shouldn't keep blaming players when we all know it. The map should just be tweaked. But yeah, it is kind of ridiculous when people just do that blatantly like that. Like, not even, it's one thing if you just accidentally, in like quotation marks, move over that spot and see someone, but he's just like sitting there looking the whole time.
Yeah. It's gonna be a save round for k1ck too.
It's kind of lame, to be fair.
Yeah, it is.
Although, it's also something where I'm pretty sure fnatic would go bananas if they lost this game and then someone told Khan that happened.
It's gonna be another quick round for fnatic. And they just
So
get
fnatic's
mowed down.
already at 13 rounds. I mean, from what you've seen of what k1ck are doing at the moment, what like small tweak could they make in their current setup that'd make it more effective against outside?
Well, they can't play so individually. Like, so far, fnatic's always picked up their two first riflers pretty easily outside without Fox and the possible fourth guy or the rotator even being able to help. And now Axon's spotting ladder on the zoo spot, on the 3-train ladder. He spots fnatic. fnatic's making their way into inner. And fnatic's just gonna go into the site in just a second here. k1ck is gonna get the first action. Misses, like 4 bursts. Doesn't even hit exist.
But Axon does some good work here. Almost
In a
gets that
bad spot,
second guy.
though.
Right, he's missing terribly there, but it's kind of a shame.
Yeah, and there Fox now missing on Peta in the lower round. Still 2v2. Guk's actually pretty low.
Fox just missing constantly here.
Yeah, Fox now missed 2 easy shots. I mean 2 easy frags
I mean, he
there.
just like shot him too quick, you know. He should have just like took his time.
Especially seeing as Gux only had 20 health while he was shooting at his back. That was a really easy kill he should have hit. And if he actually did hit that shot, they more than likely would have won that round.
What have you actually thought of what you've seen of fnatic at this tournament so far?
Apart from the Isahara match, and even them because they lost to Delta, I'm not really sure how legit they are. It's hard to say. I mean, they've only been beating weaker teams, the teams that they've been supposed to beat all along. Gux with a pair of nice headshots there. There's third, and he's going for the fourth. And that's game.
That's game.
16-8. Gux actually ends with 45 frags. Obviously there were probably some bomb plants, at least 2 defuses, but
it seemed like his mid-range game was pretty on.
I would say so.
Let's see what game is next. Like if there's another one going. Right. Okay, so in theory, ESC Defining Stars started like 8 minutes ago, as did lower bracket DN Gaming versus Lowland Lions. And now they've changed SK Gaming versus Moscow 5 to be the same time as the Natty game, so I think we're just going to take a break and do the SK Gaming versus Moscow 5 upper game, which is on Train, I believe.
Yep.
The first round. And that's it. It says 6:30 CEST, which is like 12:30 in Eastern Daylight Savings Time.
So basically 35 minutes from now is
Yeah.
the scheduled time. So in that case, we'll probably be back in about 30 minutes. For now, I guess, shut it down.